Hi, we are Female Fanatic Force, and I don't know what I'm doing right now. There's so many people missing, it's throwing me off. Celia is a heifer, a lucky heifer, and she's at Emerald City Comic Con. She's having a blast, and CAMI and EGGSY are celebrating birthdays with people, so they're off having cake and shit. And who else is missing? CAMI, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, you said CAMI and Egg.
Yeah, that's it. So we've got people missing, but there's still 4 of us, so hang on. We're still interesting, okay? But let's start off. What have y'all done this week? What's been going on with you? There's only 4 of us, so if we mess this up, it's over. We just need to quit. Now, Amanda, what have you been doing this week? What are you doing?
Well, this week, pretty normal week. Wednesday was my boyfriend and I's 3rd year anniversary.
Ooh.
Yay! So we went out to eat, and that was fun. And then at my work, we started carrying Funko Pops.
Oh, shit.
They had like a big toy section of like Batman vs Superman stuff, and they were putting out the pop figures, and the first pop in the line that I saw was this. And this is like a Chase Batman, and online it's going for like as low as $90.
Oh my god.
So I've never seen one with like the sticker like that, and my coworker was just stocking the shelves, and I was like, oh, we got in Funkos now? And she's like, yeah, and I saw the sticker and I just grabbed it. I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna go buy this. It's like trying to keep my cool and not flip out that it's worth like a ton of money.
I'll just start like raking all of them into your hand, like shh.
I don't know how rare it is, but from what I saw online, it's pretty rare. So that was pretty cool. It made my week.
That's awesome. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Are you done, Amanda?
I am done.
Okay. Let's see. Nothing really. I've got a teething baby, so I've been in teething baby hell. And Thea is sick, so the kids. But then I got more back issues, which was fun. I sat at the comic book shop for like 2 hours, whatever. Because I'm lame, and that's like the only outside life that I have is going to see.
You're like, please don't kick me out.
I guess I'll ditch the cats and go hang out at the comic book shop. Sorry, Ziggy, you'll have to do without me for a couple of hours. That's really been it. That's all that I've done. Yeah, but I read stuff, so that's good.
Nice.
I finished season 3 of Bates Motel last night because teething baby.
I've heard that's good.
It is really good.
I love how Andrew's like is on this Sandman train right now. I love it. And speaking of crazy cat things, dude, go to Las Vegas and this is what I come back with is like this cat iPhone.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
For Amanda, I gotta tell you, 3 years, that's still the fun stuff. Wait till me and my fiance are celebrating 9 years together this year. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't believe, like, I was such a, now that I think about it, I'm like, I was such a kid, but I guess I really haven't changed that much since then. You know what your story reminded me of right now, how you said that you bought that Chase thing. So I remember, like, working at GameStop. I know this is like probably like really shitty to say, but whatever. I don't work there. I haven't worked there in years. And I remember like people would come and trade stuff in, and whenever like someone would trade in like a really rare game, we would like instantly like, all right, I'm gonna buy this. Like I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hide this. Like for people, they didn't stand a chance. Like there's this game on the Xbox called Tales of Vesperia. It's like this RPG. And there was like this super limited edition steelbook case that I remember was going for like $90 when, at the time. And someone came and traded it in, not knowing. And it's not like people were like, oh, don't do this, or hey, it was, you couldn't like buy it off, buy it to the side. So I remember buying it for $10. I was so excited.
Is that the one you have to draw the fucking map yourself?
No, that's ANDREA and Odyssey.
Okay, God, I was like, no, I can't deal with that shit.
I actually don't like those games very much either.
I was so mad when I bought ANDREA and Odyssey because I was like, this looks really cool, and then I was like, I'm not drawing the fucking map. Fuck you.
Those are my dungeon crawlers. I can't really do those like. I just don't have the patience for them. There's a Persona one that came out like last year that I got through like half of it, but I ended up just kind of dropping it because it's a huge time sink. Like if I wanted to draw something, I'll just get a coloring book.
Get some markers.
You know, I don't want to miss Mercy's stuff, but I'm gonna see about rejoining it because I think my screen's a little shitty. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Mercy, what have you been up to, love? Did you go get your books this week?
Oh, yeah, let's see. I went down Wednesday and got them. We had two little boys, two little 5-year-olds in the back this time. Yeah, my week has been so busy. Like, with going to go and get my comics with two 5-year-olds in the back, that was just hectic. It was like one's gasoline and one's lighter fluid, and it was right off of my back. We finally did the loan papers today for our house, so
Nice.
we're just waiting for that. And our closing date is coming up too soon, so yeah.
Ziggy, could you not knock my water down? Okay, I'm trying to drink responsibly here. God.
And then I went to the doctor's the other day.
Are you hydrated?
Hydrated. So, and then, yeah, baby's head down, so baby can come anytime soon.
Start walking.
Right? But, mostly it.
How many times have you moved, Mercy? Like in terms of like your room you're in right now, how many times have you had to like take all that stuff down and move it?
His ass is like right in my face, like. It's fine. Could you maybe not, Ziggy? Like.
I started. Okay. When we first moved in here, or when I first met my husband, okay, the movie shelf was like really, really small. Not as big as it is now. Maybe half the size. So when we moved from his trailer into this one, it was the easiest thing ever because there was a little bit of these CDs right here, and a little bit of books. And that was it. And right now, I'm kind of regretting on building this shelf, and then everything that we've collected over 6 years, because we've been in this house for 6 years, has been a lot. Like, I started taking down the Funkos the other day and putting them back in their boxes. Here in a little while, I'm going to start taking down the Blu-rays and the CDs and the books. It's almost there, and this room right here is going to be the hardest to move.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is in order from A to Z. Alphabetical. Yeah, that is going to be the hardest to do. I'm going to be sitting there doing the alphabet, going through them and everything, make sure that everything is right.
You just need to have a chart
not
next to
envy
you
you.
with all the ABCs.
Huh.
Well, like, so you don't have to keep going through the song over and over in your head. Just be like, go to the school and be like, can I have an ABC page?
Yeah, because we have so many DVDs. When I first met my husband, he had a little folder that had every movie that he has ever bought in order that he ever bought it. Okay?
Oh wow!
VHS.
Alright, that's hardcore.
Yeah, and then we got rid of our VHSs. Then we started getting the Blu-rays. Well, finally we found this app that you can put all of your movies in order. So I'm like, we're just gonna cheat off of that.
There really is an app for everything.
I know.
There actually is. I was gonna say there's this thing for like books and stuff, so you can either use the Goodreads app or there's something new called Library thing, and you can add. What I like about this is like you can now scan books, which is cool. Like so you don't have to sit there and manually add shit in.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Do you guys all alphabetize your stuff?
Huh?
No.
Do you guys all alphabetize your stuff?
I do my novels by author, not necessarily in order. Just kind of like who do I have the most of and where is it going to fit, but I alphabetize my comics.
I am like super OCD about that. There's no way. Like, I mean, you guys saw like already in that video, but like I have to have everything in order, like either by like sizes or like all the hardbacks have to be together, then like all the paper, paperbacks. Like our movies are completely alphabetized by like first there's like all Disney movies and they're alphabetized. Then it's like superhero movies and they're all alphabetized. Then it's like it just I can't. And if I see something out of order, it drives me insane. Like it could be the smallest thing. Like sometimes someone will come in here and like get a book, right, and they'll put it back, and I'll just be like on my laptop and I'll zoom in right to it and I'm like, that doesn't belong there. No.
Stop! Why are you ruining my life?
You know how people have like those phobias, like where they show pictures and sometimes it's like a whole bunch of like holes or it's like I don't know, creepy crawly things or like those weird things people are creeped out about. If I see pictures like of people's collections and they're like out of order, it drives me crazy.
I would hate my house then because my video games.
Yeah.
I got my video games by console. I don't give a fuck what order they in.
That's fine. Like that's fine. Like that's okay. Like I just if you had like dude, if you had let's say like Super Nintendo games and they were just like jumbled together with like PS1 games and Sega games, like that kind of stuff drives me crazy. But if you have like all your Nintendo games and then like all your Nintendo 64 and then like that's fine. That I just need some kind of order in my life.
There's some semblance of order here. You would be okay.
Mine is in order except for the Funkos and like the little mystery mini thingies that I have.
Oh yeah, those I don't really. Those I think are okay.
Well, yeah. See, I was gonna point you and show you, but they're not there anymore. We had them. Like, we had Marvels on top, DC's, Star Wars, Star Trek. So we had them in a group. And then down below, let me show you. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, there's a box missing. But if you look right across the boxes, I totally kept because I put them in there the other day. Those are in order. So if you have, like, Star Trek, like, they have the numbers on there, and those are in order. So they're like a group, but they're in order.
From the numbers. Those are really tall shelves. I did not realize that.
They go from... Oh, my room's a mess, guys. I had to baby doing all this, but floor to ceiling.
Wow.
Damn.
Our little short selves. I wouldn't be able. I would have to have like, and no joke, in our walk-in closet. In our walk-in closet, I have to have a stool to reach because I put like some of our shoes up top. I have to have stools to reach my shoes. There's no way to be able to.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
I'm short too.
For people problems.
We put that thing on Facebook the one day. It was like, I'm 5'1". There's a whole world out there I don't even know about.
I love that. My sister-in-law told me that she was trying to look. She saw this thing at a store one day that it's like a claw that helps you get stuff from like your cabinets. She wanted to get it for me.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Just make some little steps, like little stairs. Pull them right out.
Yeah, there you go.
Like for the dogs that have like, if, you know how they have the little like steps for when they have to get on the bed.
That's what you need.
It's funny that you say something like that because I was pregnant this time last year, Mercy, and I posted a status because you know how you can see your memories on Facebook. It tells you what you posted a year before. I posted that I wanted to hire someone to help me off the couch and off the bed, and then I felt like an upside-down turtle all the time. Like,
someone help me get up.
I've fallen and I can't get
Oh. Like right now, it's one of those.
I feel so bad for you because for the first like few months after I had Alana, anyone who asked me how I was, I'd be like, I'm not pregnant. Life is fine. I'm not sleeping, but it's cool. I'm not pregnant.
Oh.
I'm great.
I have a queen-size bed, okay, and my son, he likes to, wherever he sleeps is where he sleeps. But then after so long, he'll come in and say, "Mom, can I sleep with you?" And I have to sleep in the middle because if I put my son in the middle, my husband and him decide they want to play boxing, and they go for the eyes, and their feet go all over the place, so I have to sleep in the middle. Pregnant chick, a 5-year-old, and your husband don't mix well. I'm like, no, we can't do this no more, so once we get this new house, it's a bigger bed. I say, stay on your side. Yeah.
I'd have like a pillow fort, like, motherfuckers do not cross.
I have a body pillow, or that's my pregnancy pillow.
I wanted one of those damn things, but I couldn't bring myself to spend $50 on it.
My mom gave it to me. She's like, here, look what I got you.
My friend, you know those triangle wedge pillows that they give you when they make you lay in the bed after you've had an epidural and they're torturing you, and you're like, here. They're like, here, here's this triangle.
We don't know.
Some of you do. Mercy does.
I don't know what's happening.
I forget CELIA and CAMI are here. They would know. They could commiserate with me.
I just set up, got the epidural, and I was like, yes, this is heaven if ever.
I got that thing, and I was like, fuck everyone. I hate y'all. I hate all of you.
I thought it was heaven. I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep.
My back hurt. I wanted to get up and walk and stuff, but my legs were all numb, and it didn't work, and I was like, why? Why is this happening to me?
Oh, no. I was in the hospital for a whole week.
Whoa! I'm not complaining anymore.
Yeah. I had something, and then the thing that I had can give stillbirth, so we had to induce me. So, yeah, it was a long time.
Did y'all watch any shows this week?
Arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow. Amanda's like, Arrow!
No, she has a reason to. I actually wanted to tweet about it that it was an NSFW, not safe for work, because I watched it at work and I started crying. Like,
I didn't even know what that meant. NSFW.
not safe for work.
Okay.
Which it's actually, when we get Saga is completely not safe for work in terms of the content.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually used for like inappropriate content, like you shouldn't watch porn at work, etc., because it's NSFW. But Arrow was that this week.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Me neither. Did you guys watch it?
I didn't. I haven't watched. I'm really far behind on my watching. So yeah.
Andrew, did you watch it?
No, I did not.
Well, let Amanda and I just tell you that it was really good. I think it was probably my favorite episode of Arrow this season. I felt like it had the most emotion. It was not expecting that outcome at all. Like, it was heartbreaking. It had a lot of heart to it, though. And it was jaw-dropping, and there was just... I was somewhat spoiled because I went out yesterday with my brother, and he told me that there was going to be a shocking surprise and that a main character has something happen to them, but I was not expecting that. I actually have had a complete turnaround on this character. I've been really impressed with what they've done with... I don't want to use any, like... I don't want to give away who it is, but I was really impressed with what they've done with the character, and they were very likable, and now they're gone. But a lot of shows have been doing that.
Yeah.
Vague.
As vague as possible. I mean, what did you think? Was it?
I'm glad they made some story progression something else other than Oliver and Felicity. just because I feel like there's just so much of that lately. But I was sad about said person, and I wonder if we will see them again.
Well, my brother
You
was
look
saying.
so heartbroken, Amanda.
God!
Like, I feel like you need a hug.
Oh, you guys, I wish I could hug you guys. It was so sad.
I'd hug you and make you a dragon pussy.
Hey, I got it. I got dragon pussy right here.
I just finished mine. I want another one, but the stuff's all the way over there.
This stuff is good. Let me just say.
This is making it. What is it again? What's in it?
Peach schnapps, dragonberry rum, cranberry juice, and Red Bull.
Okay, you guys have to we're gonna have to make a list, and we can officially tag this, and I'm gonna have to make that next time.
Yes.
If you just search dragon pussy on Google, not images, but Google, you will find the drink.
Oh my god.
For the love of God, don't hit images.
Okay, I'm gonna go to work. Actually, we don't even have to search images. We can just Saga, and you'll eventually see Dragon Pussy. So it's okay.
I was just gonna say what a perfect segue to Saga
Yeah.
with the dragon thing, because I finally read that issue there with that whole thing.
Oh man, It is something special. I will say before we get to that, I finally caught up on both Lucifer and the 100 because I saw a bunch of people on my Twitter feed that were just like, oh my god, the 100, what the hell? And I'm a little bit scared because the writers for the 100, I think, are sisters, and they're going to be working on a lot of the new DC launch titles. And I'm like, if you cold, heartless bitches are doing this in the show, what are you going to do to some of my favorite characters? That's their CW is just hacking people off. What the fuck?
I'm glad Flash is on a break. I can't take anything else.
I know. Oh my god. You know what? They probably have a checklist and okay, this person's down from this show. This person's down. Okay, who's gonna be up?
Who can we torture next?
Oh boy, it's good. But man, stabbing you in the gut.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to Dragon Pussy and Saga.
Back to Dragon Pussy.
So, was this anyone's very first read-through, this week, or had everyone read at least the first issues of Saga before?
I have read it before.
I've read it before too.
I read it, about a month ago.
So we're all familiar.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, for anyone that may be watching this feed and has completely stayed in a cave in a hole and doesn't know what Saga is, it's a series written by Brian K. Vaughan and drawn by Fiona Staples. I have the deluxe edition, but I have some of the single issues with a giant nipple.
Oh yeah,
Nipple.
and a nipple.
But I got this one.
Is that the first issue?
Huh?
Do you have? Is that the single issue? Do you have a number, an original number 1, or is that the trade?
No,
This is a trade.
Oh, okay.
Although I've got mine.
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine is signed.
Oh, wow.
Oh dang,
You're fancy.
nice. I'm jealous over here.
Is it by?
I've got the authenticity with it too.
Oh,
That's awesome. Where'd you get that from?
I actually got it from Captain Cummins.
Really?
He asked everybody if hey, I've got some extra ones and does anybody want them? I was like, I'll take them. So what he decided to do is put everybody's name in them in a hat, and I was the winner.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
So
that's
I've
super
got-
good.
I got all 3 of them from him.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, are all 3 of them signed, or is it just the first one that's signed?
I believe it's just the first one. Let's check it out real quick. I can't remember. Yeah, it's just the first one.
Actually, the image that's behind issue, or the trade paperback 2, with Alana reading with bubblegum in her mouth, that's actually one of my very, very favorite covers. I love that cover. It was my background for a long time.
You're gonna make my background Marco.
All of us are like, oh yeah, Marco.
I don't know, man. The Will, until recently, the Will was something special.
Oh.
Saga is probably one of the few series that I'm actually upset that I didn't collect earlier in terms of like when I was into floppies, because I would love to have like an original first print, the first number one.
They're so expensive, right?
They're so expensive. Even when I was in Vegas, they had like a couple that were for sale in this. It was kind of like this used miscellaneous, like they had movies and comics and just a bunch of shit, and it was still hell of expensive for a pretty shitty like condition copy. But online, I think they're like around $100 or more. Definitely more if they're signed or CGC'd. And I don't. No single issue is worth that much to me. But in a different life, maybe I'll get it. So how do you guys feel? Is this everyone's like favorite comic?
How do we feel?
That's a loaded question.
I know.
CHESKA. There are so many feelings.
All the feels.
I got mad at myself when I was first reading it. I got mad at myself because I was like, why did it take me so long to just to read it?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, after reading those, I was like, why is it taking me so long to get for the next ones, But I'm really bad at buying trades.
These trades aren't like, I'm buying the Sandman trades and they're $20 and it hurts a lot more. I mean, I'm still gonna buy them, but
dude, in stock trades, that's where you need to go.
I need to just do that. But these are $10 a piece, and I was like, fuck yes, like. I was like, I'm gonna get all these motherfuckers.
You are mine.
What's really cool about the Saga trades is that the quality is really good. Like the material of the paper, like that glossy, thick paper. It's better. It's really nice.
It is really nice. And you still get a lot of the art too. Like they put all the stuff in the back.
Well, I forgot. Like, so this is my. I mean, I read this series. Like I read it a while ago, but this is my first time really going through like thoroughly and rereading the first trade or the first 6 issues in this case. And the one thing I've noticed the most is just how much Fiona Staples' art has improved. Like, it was already good. I mean, otherwise I don't think I would have liked this quite as much. But it's gone from good to stunning. I mean, just to see the dramatic improvement from, like, where, the issue that I just read the other day, it's amazing. In such a short amount of time. I think they've been doing this for, like, 3 years. And I think it's wonderful.
I agree. Should we talk about, like, each character?
Yeah, we can.
Let's just talk about the cover. Like, because, I mean, we all know that I'm nursing a baby, so, I mean, that's that. This is that. But, so when he handed me the trade, because I was just like, well, I'm going to check out this Saga business, and then he handed me the trade, and she's breastfeeding, and she's got a fucking, she's got a gun? What? Fuck yes! Like, can this be me right now? Like, can I do this?
That is you!
It is me! Like, this is just me.
Well, I was like, where she was like, am I shitting myself? I was like, what
is
going on?
But it's so real, though, and I think a lot of my attachment to this comes from the fact that I just, like, I mean, my baby's less than a year old, so all of these feelings are pretty new to me. Like, I still remember, like, yeah. So, I don't know, I was just like, yes.
I like that it's so relatable for everybody.
It is so relatable. So relatable. But it's relatable, but then it still puts you in a place where you're not like it's relatable, but it's also in like a fantasy kind of like thing where you're not like, it's exciting.
Like Romeo and Juliet, but meets sex and dragons.
Yeah, sex and dragons.
Yeah, exactly. What was that, Mercy?
Huh?
What did you say?
Romeo and Juliet. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you can take the stalk too. I mean, like, what?
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, what is that?
Who's this?
The character creations that they've had, like, it amazes me that Brian K. Vaughan can come up with so much like original content. Like that, like the Spock, for example. Like, I don't know, I would never have thought of like designing a character like that, and the fact that her and the Will have been involved, past tense, with Lion Cat. Like, who thinks of that? Who thinks of creating this Siamese cat that can tell if you're lying?
Yeah.
I just love I don't know. And I like how the TV people or whatever, like, it flashes their thoughts. The robots, yeah. I guess that should be more
Have you got to the
technical.
part where he hit the screen? It's like sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Prince Robot's kind of grown on me a little bit. I don't know if that's bad or not.
Well, definitely when you get to the current the current releases, it's hard not to, because he changes.
He grows so much. Like,
yeah.
he grows as a person so much. He
They're
becomes
not afraid of killing people either, though. That's what's just so, like, that no one is safe or sacred. Like, if you were reading this as it was coming out, like, I would be terrified. Like, I don't think anyone. I mean, I guess being that it's come out, like, the stock, like, who would have thought that she would have died that early? And I mean, she still is a pretty big character, because she makes a lot of she still makes a lot of appearances.
I was shocked at how much she continues to make appearances.
Yeah, exactly. So, is anyone actively reading Saga right now? You caught up all the way?
I am at book 30. So
I'm on 33. I'm on 34 rather.
So did you guys see what the Will looks like now?
No.
Yeah.
It's okay if you want to talk about it.
What's the dog's name again? Sweet One or something?
Sweet Boy. Sweet Boy.
Sweet Boy. Yeah, Sweet Boy.
That's another one. Like, the fact, I guess I don't know if we should.
Deadpool.
It does, because of his doggies. I don't know if I've spoiled that much territory, because that is so much ahead. But there's so many, like Isabel, from
Yeah.
And what I love is how they have Hazel has, like, the little scripts that she's writing. That's basically because she's telling the story from the future, like she's telling the past, and I just think that it's so cute.
It is really cute, and I like how it's not confusing. Like, I like how that they did it as the story is, like, going on, and she's, like, narrating it, but it's not confusing. I think they did a really good job with that. And, I mean, who doesn't like a dude that'll carry his own baby in the rack?
I was just
boy.
on that.
Like,
So glad.
please? Yes? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Can we pause for a second and give a shout out to CELIA, who's in the comments right now, and say
Yay,
we miss you.
CELIA!
Celia, we miss you!
We're having
so
fun at your
jealous
first
of you.
con.
Yay!
Good series. I really hope that more people jump aboard. I've tried my best to, like, push it in people's faces, but it's funny because
can we push this in your face?
Look at it!
Look at this!
who'd have thought? Capricorn looking dude, sexy as hell.
I mean, I'm not judging. I mean, I can't say much because when I was in middle school, I had the hugest crush on Inuyasha.
I think we all did.
I think we all did. I like how her guts are always hanging out too. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I laughed really hard when I saw King Robot for the first time because, like, they all have, like, the miniature robot screens or whatever, and his was just, like, a giant flat screen.
Yeah.
It took up, like, 2 whole pages.
I remember this one part, like, at the end, which it's not going to give away any spoilers, really, but this one part at the end where he's holding Hazel up, like, where he's holding Hazel up right here. Like, I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, she's so fucking cute! Like, I lost my shit. Like, I think I had to pause while I was reading and be like, oh my god! Yeah.
I've had to pause a couple times, too.
Yeah.
And
She's
just be
so
like,
cute.
When I was reading the part, I think it's like actually the first chapter because it's like the longest one. It's 50 pages. So it's when Prince Robot comes back from the war and him and his wife are like having sex.
Yeah, and she's like, I want you deeper.
that was the part I was reading. My coworker walks by to ask me something, and I honestly I put the book down, but I didn't, I forgot that was the page I was on, and she's like, what the fuck is this?
like, you need to read this. No.
I just thought they were a little weird. It was
What?
cool, but I thought they were like
yeah.
having a TV as a head. I was like, that'll be really weird.
It's just Asian, man. It's good stuff. I think he's he's actually probably one of my favorite writers. I've really enjoyed everything. Like Why the Last Man is one of my favorite series. I have Pride of Baghdad. That's a really good miniseries too. He's pretty phenomenal. He always makes really interesting stories.
I like this page too. This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that you. The one that you posted
I shared on Facebook. I was like,
yeah.
I like where he tries to gnaw through the umbilical cord. He's like, "Arr!"
Well, then it's like him talking, and the funny thing is, like, you can totally as you're reading it, you know what he's saying, even though it's like gibberish. You guys think that they're gonna make a show soon, or at some point, or like announce something like that?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Like, yeah.
I wonder what network it would be on.
Netflix.
Netflix. They probably make a lot of money off of that. Like, I don't know who has like other than sci-fi, but I don't feel like sci-fi shows do very well.
Yeah.
Like actual sci-fi ones. I mean, CW shows do well, but other than
people watch sci-fi to watch bad movies, like that's just how that works. Or Star Trek, or like some of the like more well-known ones.
Well,
but other than that,
really good people to do it. Like, it all depends on the director and all of that to do it.
True.
So if you get like the good people, then it'll be good. But you know.
Yeah. Anything can surprise us nowadays, I guess. Did you guys happen to read any other books?
I read 32 and 33 of Saga, and I plan on catching up on that soon. And what else did I read? I picked up The Shadow Glass. I don't know if anybody else got that, but it's like the art's really good in it, and I just got like a few pages in on the story. So I read that, and I finished the whole seasons of the Mist trade for the Sandman stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Good shit.
Amanda, did you read anything?
I just read Saga. That was it.
Mercy's probably busy packing, huh?
Well, the only thing I got in here was the Funkos. That's it yet. So, I still have all of my other stuff. I did read number 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Really? Tell us about it. Was it good?
It was really good. I don't want to do spoilers, but like, it reminds me of so much of the show. Like, if you like the show, like, okay, so you guys like watch the movies and watch the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of it. Because now, like, when reading this and then I go back and watch, like, the movies and the show, I'm like, this is so cheesy. And I loved it. And then that just, reminded me of it.
I think it's important if you're going to do something like the Power Rangers or something like that, there needs to be a little bit of that nostalgia factor to it for people who are, like, looking for that.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then I read Spider-Woman.
Yes, I read that too.
Now, okay, I liked it. I really liked it. Like, it's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
There's, like, in it, like, the art, some of the art in it, I had a little bit of problem because the chins, they're so pointy. Like, and then, serious, their chins are
That's not what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at you just chug down more.
And then the characters, like, when they're out of their, outfits and everything, like, I couldn't tell them apart.
I agree. It was a little bit difficult to tell Cindy and Jessica apart in some of those
Yeah.
Well, I
But
think
other than that, I really liked it.
Well, I think the artist is Vanessa Del Rey, and I think she's the lady from Lady Killer, or the woman that drew Lady Killers. I thought it was great. I've been reading Spider-Woman. I've not been actively reading Silk or the Spider-Gwen, which kind of sucks because now, like, the one thing I hate about these events, like all the tie-ins, like, I don't want to freaking pick up these other books. But, the only way to really get the full story is to have to make that investment. And I think in this case, just because I'm such a big fan of Spider-Woman, and I did like this issue a lot, like, and I want to see what happens to them and see how they work together. And I love the fact that Jessica Drew is a mentor to these characters. Like, it's just really positive and great to see her in this light. And she's so funny. Like, I don't know, I freaking love her. Like, she's awesome.
Yeah.
And the cover is,
See,
I love that cover.
It's so bad. I wanted to get it so bad. But I didn't know if I was going to like it because Spider-Gwen was in it.
Are you not a fan of Spider-Gwen?
No.
Oh, really?
I even made a video
Of your distaste?
Spider-Gwen Silk. Or Spider-Gwen versus Silk. Yeah. Yeah, so. But I feel like in this, I was like, okay. I like it because she's in the back. She's not doing anything, she's, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know.
I read that too. I also read the new Poe book, which was great. It's basically like a prequel to The Force Awakens. And Phil Noto is an amazing artist. It's so realistic. I mean, look at this cover. Like, how can we not get more of him? I just think
dang.
he is so sexy. But it's basically it's showing his conversation with Leia and basically why it seems like it's like the prequel to right at the beginning of the movie for those that have watched The Force Awakens. It's written by Charles Soule and then art by Phil Noto, who did the art in the Black Widow series that came out last year. And he also, this is a good segue, I had some credit on Amazon, and I got the Chewbacca book, which I haven't read yet, but this is by, I think it's Jerry Dugan and Phil Noto. And I mean, he's just, look at this Chewbacca.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was something that I read. I also read the Spider-Woman book. I read Black Widow #2, which was great. We finally got some answers as to why Natasha went all rogue and why she stole the classified information from S.H.I.E.L.D. in because the first issue was just so vague. Like, all you saw was a lot of action, but no answers as to why she was betraying this corporation that she's been involved with in the past. So, I mean, we don't actually have, like, basically someone is blackmailing her, which is causing her to now go on her own and steal information to bring to this person, and it ended with like, okay, well, you'll find out next time what information she doesn't want released to the world is. I also read Batgirl #50, which was cool. Like, I think one of my favorite parts. So, have any of you guys played fighting games?
Oh yeah.
Like, back in the day, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, whatever.
Primal Rage.
Yeah. So what it does is basically, it's kind of, I think, it's the beginning of them reassembling the Birds of Prey, and so you have Barbara Gordon, you have Black Canary, you have her friend, God, I can't remember the black girl's name, Frankie, Spiller, and then Bluebird, and so it shows. So every time each one of them is going to fight a different villain, and each one has this type of, like, page, which just reminded me of, like, a Street Fighter type of thing when it, like, pairs them up, because each one of them has it, and it's, like, in a different
cool.
art style. I thought it was cool. That's too. Yeah, it was a pretty good issue. I think basically ended the Stuart Fletcher and Babs Tar run. That was really cool, really neat. Speaking of comic stuff, did any of you guys keep track of the Image Expo announcements?
What was it?
Can anyone keep track of the Image Expo announcements?
No.
All the new books that are going to be coming out next year.
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
So let's pull this up real quick. There's a lot of really cool things. So I am going to pull up a list that has... Are you guys interested in listening to this?
Yeah, sure. Hey, real quick though, I wanted to ask Amanda, did you get the Discipline book this week?
I did. Did you?
I did. I haven't read it yet though.
I haven't read it either. I don't know what I'm gonna read it, but
you talked about last time.
Yeah, the really weird, fucked up one.
I got it because I just need to know what the hell is happening.
That's the only reason I'm getting it. I'm just like, why? What is this? What is it? What?
I thought of you when I got it.
I was like, I wonder if Amanda's getting hers.
You know I got it.
You know I was all up in that shit.
Man, this dragon pussy's good.
Dude, I want another one. I've got this mango bullshit, and it's nothing compared to the dragon pussy.
Oh my god, it's like hot in here. Woo.
Oh shit.
Oh man. All right.
Do you need some water, Amanda? Because I've got water right here.
Oh, can you share?
All right, Cheska, hit us with it.
Okay, hold on. Do you guys want me to like screen share it, or do you want me just to read them off?
Screen share would be good, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd screen share if I knew how.
You're presenting.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so according to comic book resources, this time Image Expo was in Seattle, Washington. It's kind of cool because usually it's in San Francisco. It's in alphabetical order. So here's Afar by Layla DeLuca and Kit Seaton. Layla DeLuca is the artist on Shudder, as it says there. So in Afar, Boedima suddenly develops the ability to astrally project to other worlds, unintentionally possessing the bodies of people light years away. In No 2, her inquisitive brother, with a penchant for trouble, finds himself on the run after he's caught eavesdropping on an illegal business deal between small business town tycoon and their cyborg bodyguard. When Boedima accidentally gets someone hurt while in another girl's body, the siblings are forced to work together to solve the problems they've created on the planet of others.
Anytime I hear astral projection, I think of that movie. What's it called? It's scary as fuck. It's got the song from SpongeBob in it.
What?
It's like, to the window, by the window, whatever the song. Do you know what I'm talking about?
They play it in American Horror Story.
Oh, man. And, like, he astral projects, and there's this woman who's, like, wearing, like, a veil and a black dress, and she's trying to possess him.
Nope, don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
To Google!
I know the song, but not the movie.
It's fucked up. It's scary as hell.
I don't like scary movies.
I feel like there's an Insidious.
Oh, yes. That movie's scary.
You scared me.
Alright, so next up is Black Cloud by Jason Latour, Ivan Brandon, Greg Hinkle, Matt Wilson, Aditya Bidikar, Tom Mueller, and edited by Maria Ludwig. That's a lot of people. So once upon a time, they built a world where dreams come true, and those dreams went to war. In Black Cloud, we meet Zelda. Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
Hello. You guys are sold. Exiled to Earth, her dreams of evolution are gone, but she still holds the key to the world she left behind and is for sale. Okay, I guess somewhat interesting. The Black Monday Murders by Jonathan Hickman and Tom Coker. Says, all hail God Money. That's, I guess. The Black Monday Murders is a classic occult indoctrination where the secret schools of magic are actually clandestine banking cartels who control all of society, a hidden world where vampire Russian oligarchs, black popes, enchanted American aristocrats, and hitmen from the International Monetary Fund work together to keep all of us in our rightful place. Honestly, nothing that we've read so far has really sold me. Black Monday Murders is a brand new crypto noir series about dirty, filthy money and what kind of people you can buy with it. Yeah. The Divided States of Hysteria by Howard Chaykin. The Divided States of Hysteria is set in the aftermath of a dirty bomb that wipes New York City off the map as what will come to be known as the Second American Civil War shatters the domestic landscape and isolated pustules of violence. A team of 5 private contractors is charged with stemming this tide of rage and bringing the bombers to justice. Like, things are getting, like, a lot of these books seem really bleak and depressing.
Yeah.
Glitter Bomb by Jim Zub, and I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce this person's name. Jibril Morissette Fawn and K. Michael Russell and Marshall Dillon.
What's the name of that book?
Glitter Bomb.
Oh my gosh, how do I make it
Glitter
stop?
Bomb is a war story about failed fame and blood-soaked revenge. God, like, none of these books are, like, cheery, like, colorful, like, they're all just so bleak. Horizon by Brandon James, Juan Keaton, and Frank Martin. At Horizon, Zia Malin thought she'd fought her very last war until she learned her planet was targeted for occupation by a desperate world called Earth. The people of Earth will be told that her arrival on our planet means invasion. These are lies. This is retaliation, and Horizon explores what happens when our planet finally runs out of second chances and when we meet an alien race just as committed to survival as we are. So basically, this book is about our future. The Hunt by Colin Lorimer, Jim Campbell, and Joanna Lafuente. At her father's deathbed, Orle Roche came face to face with the age-old myth of the Slaw, a group of soul-stealing spirits so evil that not even hell will take them. Years later, and with the belief that her father's soul is still trapped in some form of the netherworld, she goes looking for answers, beginning a journey that leads her down a path to discover what really happens to us after we die. So this is the only one. This is one of the only ones I'm actually excited about. So it's EGGSY by Brendan Fletcher and Carl Kerschel. Best-selling creators: Brendan Fletcher, Batgirl of Burnside, Gotham Academy, and Carl Kerschel, Gotham Academy, The Abominable Charles Christopher, Reed Team for EGGSY, an epic fantasy adventure with the scope of Game of Thrones and the spirit of Princess Mononoke. EGGSY is set in a mythical land where the Queen's brother enacts a treacherous plot to transform her into a tiger. The captain of the guard, a woman of great skill, brings swift and lethal vengeance. Unaware the wicked prince alone has the power to reverse the spell. The 2 women, one on 2 legs, one on 4, must undertake a perilous journey halfway across the globe to the fabled island of EGGSY, gateway to the underworld, where they hope to find the spirit of the Queen's late brother and return her to human form. I mean, look at this cover. It reminds me of, honestly, like, straight up Studio Ghibli stuff.
I'm down with Studio Ghibli stuff.
So actually, this one is something I'm interested in. Kill or Be Killed by Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips, and Elizabeth Wrightwire. Kill or Be Killed is the story of a troubled young man who is compelled to kill bad people and how he struggles to keep his secret as it slowly begins to ruin his life and the lives of the friends and loved ones. I love, but Ed Brubaker, like this team right here, the stuff that they write is so interesting. That's pretty cool. Lake of Fire by Nathan Fairbairn and Matt Smith. This looks pretty neat too. In Lake of Fire, it's 1220 AD, and the gears of the Albigensian crusade grind on when an alien mining craft infested with legions of bloodthirsty predators crash lands in the remote wilderness of the French Pyrenees. A small band of crusaders and a Cathar heretic are all that stands between God's kingdom and hell on earth. Okay. Wow, man, this is a lot of stuff.
Some dark shit.
Moonshine by Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riso. Moonshine is set during the Prohibition era, deep in the backwoods of the Appalachian. Tells the story of Lou Pirlo, a city slick torpedo sent from New York to negotiate a deal with the best moonshiner in West Virginia, one Hiram Holt. Lou figures it for a milk run. How hard could it be to set up moonshine shipments from a few ass-backward hillbillies? What Lou doesn't figure on is that Holt is just as cunning as ruthless as any New York City crime boss, and Lou is on his way over his pin-stripped head. There's so much to read there. I'm giving up. Motor Crush by Brendan Fletcher, Cameron Stewart, and Babs Tarr. This is the other one that looks pretty cool. By day, a domino swift competes for fame and fortune in a worldwide motorcycle racing league. By night, she cracks helmets of rival gangs and brutal illegal bike wars on the city streets to gain possession of rare and valuable contraband. I mean, this is like modern day Sailor Moon, except
Anything Sailor. If anyone ever says Sailor Moon, anything about anything, I'm like, yes. I mean, what more could you ask for? Sailor Moon is yes.
I agree. Prima by Jan Van Meter, Rick Burrett, Eric Newsom. Spies, Thieves, Ballerinas, Prima. You don't always see you standing in the spotlight. It's kind of cool. God, there's like so much to read. An espionage romance adventure set in the arts world just after World War II. Oh, I actually like World War II, like that era. Prince of Cats, I think this is a re-release. So Prince of Cats by Ron Wimberly. I'm not a huge fan of his art. He had art in last year's She-Hulk, and it's just not really my style. Let's see. Prince of Cats is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead meets the warrior meets Sword of Doom. Okay. Prince of Cats sets Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet in an alternate universe, mid-80s New York, where dueling with light blades evolved as cultural phenomenon alongside New York's other street cultures. So yeah, it's the definitive remastered author's edition, so it's not even a new one. How much more do we have? Fuck, I'm just gonna read these names. Rock Stars by Joe Harris and Megan Hutchinson. Something About Rock and Roll. Brutal by Brian Hill and Nelson Blake. This is... What does this say?
Amanda, I'm jealous of your forethought in getting a hair tie because I'm fucking hot in my hair. I don't have anything to do with my hair.
I know. I just threw it up.
This will probably be good because Rick Remender and Jerome Opeña make a lot of really good stories together. Seven to Eternity. What does this say? Adam must choose between joining a hopeless band of magic users in a desperate bid to free their world of the evil god's burden or into the god's whisper's promise of salvation and safety. We have Surgeon X by Sarah Kenny and John Watkins, James Devlin, Jared K. Fletcher. Looks like some kind of... Also, like, a lot of these are scary things. Person versus a machine. Look, Graveyard. Bingo Graveyard. Okay, I'm done. That's a lot.
Okay, we've mentioned Studio Ghibli. Let's talk about some Studio Ghibli stuff. Like, we've never done that. What do y'all like from Studio? What's your favorite Hayao Miyazaki movie? What is your go now? Shoot, Amanda, you're the first in line.
I haven't seen any. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
the fuck?
I know. Please don't hate me.
We need to have a slumber party with Studio Ghibli and Dragon Pussy ASAP.
And hair ties.
And hair ties.
Yes, I know. I have not seen anything. Give me some recommendations, please.
Okay, do you like
Howl's Moving Castle?
Howl's Moving Castle is yes, because Howl is yummy, fantastic.
I've heard that's great.
Why am I not Sophia? Like, why? Or Sophie? Why? Why can I not be Sophie?
Because you're too loud to be Sophie. She's meek and quiet and not southern.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Let's see. I like Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind.
Spirited Away.
Tales from Earthsea is a really good one.
I think you would really like Kiki's Delivery Service. I think
Kiki's Delivery Service is so cute. I love the kitty.
I think Kiki's Delivery Service and My Neighbor Totoro are just some of the ones that, like...
And Ponyo.
Ponyo. Well, I just think in general, like, what I was going to say is I don't think I've heard people say they dislike either of those two movies. Like, honestly, some of the movies, I really like Porco Rosso, which is just not a really popular one. It's basically the tale of this, it's like he's a pig, and the reason I like it so much is because it takes place in Italy, but that's my favorites. I love Howl's Moving Castle. Spirited Away is a big one. Princess Mononoke, so it's the story of this. Gosh, it's so hard to talk about them without giving away major plot points. The thing you need to know, animation in them is phenomenal. The storytelling's really good. The voice acting is great because they have a lot of really like big named actors. And what's cool is like a lot of these actors did these roles before they became big.
Oh, okay.
Like Princess Mononoke has Jada Pinkett Smith. It has Claire Danes. It has a lot of really popular people whose names I can't think of off the top of my head. Like Howl's Moving Castle, like I said, Christian Bale is the voice of Howl. I think that My Neighbor Totoro, I think Kirsten Dunst was one of the girls.
Dakota Fanning was one of the girls.
Was it Dakota?
Yeah, it was Dakota Fanning.
I think you would really like them. What sucks is that they're not really on Netflix. So, and the only way to get them is to buy.
Yeah.
And they never really drop in price because technically Studio Ghibli's been bought by Disney in our area,
okay.
so they're like Disney price movies.
I see them all the time at Best Buy in like the anime section.
If I could only pick one Studio Ghibli movie to watch,
I'd probably watch Howl's Moving Castle over and over and over again.
it would be hard. It would be either Howl's Moving Castle or Kiki's Delivery Service.
I really love Tales from Earthsea, though, and I never hear anybody talk about that one, but I love Tales from Earthsea.
I've never watched that one.
It's so good.
Is it?
It
Did you
is.
watch, there's like...
Do not watch Grave of the Fireflies.
Whoa.
Do not.
Why?
You know what? I don't think that's a Miyazaki film. I think
Not
it's
a
like...
Miyazaki, but it's under Studio Ghibli, and I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome at Studio Ghibli. I sobbed for hours after it was over. Do not watch it. Oh, God. I'm traumatized. Amanda, I see you drinking that dragon pussy over there.
Oh my god, I am balls deep in this dragon pussy.
It's funny, actually. I forgot I'm wearing a pair of Kiki's Delivery Service pants.
Sorry, Andrea, I didn't mean to.
You gotta breastfeed your baby. You can't die.
I was balls deep in some Red's mango when you said that.
I'm sorry.
Had I known that we were gonna be drinking on stream, I would have participated.
I've been drunk on stream for like 3 weeks, CHESKA.
I gotta say, Andrea, I find you hilarious, but when you are drunk, like it's so much more hilarious. Like a couple weeks ago when you were like drinking all those the red apple, whatever. Oh my god.
Red mango.
It was so funny. Yeah, I can't talk. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
I wish we could tag it that way. Fall asleep in this dragon pussy.
Can I get that on a t-shirt? Shit.
We really should. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Raise your hand. We should have our own t-shirts, and that's what the slogan is gonna be. Female Fanatic Force, and then in quotes underneath, it's gonna be "Balls deep in this dragon pussy."
Yes.
That was awesome.
That one and on Wednesdays we buy comic books. Like we need those two.
What is it? What's the second one?
On Wednesdays we buy comic books.
Yes.
Oh man, good shit, guys. Good shit. All right. Well, have we talked about like what we're gonna do next week? Has anyone come up with? I have some suggestions on like some things that I've been like, have either meaning to read or I just think are good series. So you guys, does everyone have like maybe a book or two that they want to bring up?
What? Okay, here's what I think we should do. Like, I think that everyone should pick like their top 1 or 2 favorite series, and we should try to get a hold of number ones. I realize that this is like kind of difficult to do because number ones are assholes to find, but I don't know. Yeah, Comixology, but oh man, I just don't like buying digital. I'm such a snob.
Guys, Cammy said, "Hey, my clam jammers just got home. Who's balls deep in the pussy?"
Is she coming on?
Cammy, we miss you.
Cammy, come get me on your moose. I need you.
number ones. Okay, yeah.
Tagging pussy is what we're talking about.
Uh,
Cheska's going to get booze. I'm calling you out.
yes.
She's like, you bitches. I need alcohol.
Oh my god. It's very rare that I drink like this, but I'm having a good time tonight.
Dude, hold on a second. I'm gonna go get some more of these bastards. I have one more left, and that's just not gonna roll.
Alright, I guess it's just me and Mercy.
Poor Mercy's so pregnant and so not drinking right now.
I don't drink.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
My only alcohol is Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Except for right now, it's water.
I thought you guys would think this is funny. On Celia's Snapchat earlier, there was like someone cosplaying at the Comic-Con she's at as Olaf, and she wrote fucking Olaf as the caption.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I started dying laughing.
I bet she had to stop herself from like fucking tackling his ass. Fucking Olaf!
I was laughing so hard. Like, of all places, really dressed up as Olaf.
Fucking
Yeah, I still
Olaf.
have that. My son was like, I want it, I want it. I give it to him. He's playing around with it.
That's
Olaf
all
is just
Olaf is good for, the entertainment of children.
Yeah.
He gives no warm hugs.
They're just wet.
They're just wet and cold.
Like his heart.
Like his heart. I see through you, Olaf. I see through your bullshit. Fucking Olaf.
It's too much.
We need to make like somebody needs to make like an animation of all of us like stabbing Olaf to death or something.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Like I should make a snowman. Kate, just eat it.
I could probably build a snowman outside right now.
Boy.
I'm jealous of everyone who has snow right now because it's hot as balls here.
I was gonna ask you what the weather's like in Georgia.
I'm in Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
And it's like sitting in a hot, it's like hot soup. It's like you're walking through hot fucking soup all the time. And you're sticky and you're sweaty and you're gross all the time.
I know how you feel. Well, except for today.
At least, I lived in New Mexico for a year. You live in Arizona, don't you?
Yeah.
I lived in New Mexico for a year, and I honestly prefer dry heat because at least it gets cooler at night there. At night here, it's like, I mean, you can physically feel the water in the air. It's disgusting.
I guess like for a whole month, like when I would go up to California to my aunts and grandma's up there. It was like that ocean. It was old.
Yeah. Do you have oryx in Arizona?
What is it?
Oryx, Oryx, or yeah, those antelope deer things. Do you have those in Arizona?
No, we've got deer, white-tailed deer.
Oh man, when I lived in New Mexico, I lived on White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. It's close to like El Paso and Las Cruces.
Oh, okay.
And they had the stretch that went from the post to El Paso, like there was this like big desert road or whatever. I'm sure you're familiar with big desert roads because you live in the desert. They have oryx, which are like, they're like gazelle kind of things. They're very strange. I think they're native to like Africa or something. And every so often, they're like, I think it's like once a year or something, people are allowed to hunt them. And so I ate oryx one year, and it was very strange.
I don't hunt or anything like that, so.
I don't either, but I lived on a military base, and those motherfuckers hunt, so.
I'll have to look it up.
It was interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're in Arizona. I mean, that's close, so that would be interesting.
No, we have nothing like that.
Do y'all have, like, big tarantulas? Like, do you ever walk outside and there's just, like, a massive fucking spider out in your yard? Because that happened to me several times in New Mexico.
No, but I have one, like, every so often when I go outside, and I, like, if I have my porch light on for, you know, throughout the whole night, when my husband goes to work, and I leave the light on at night, I'll go out, like, I go outside, start the car, and then when I come back in, there's a big, huge spider about this big, sitting on the front of my screen door. I was like, oh, and I've got to walk inside.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Let me pass!
Yes.
CHESKA, have you returned with alcohol?
I did. I know.
What kind do you got?
That. Vodka, dude.
Nice.
I work tomorrow, so try not to go too hard.
Oh, wow.
Motherfucking vodka!
I like how we start drinking on stream, and like, your count just goes up. Oh my god.
Hold on, y'all. We need more alcohol. Be right back.
Amanda, I sent out your package today.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Now I will send out yours.
Oh,
I know.
packages.
You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
like the big
Packages of dragon pussy and balls deep. We're a bunch of dirty bitches, y'all. We're some dirty bitches. What were we talking about before CHESKA went and got alcohol? I feel like everything just stopped and it was like, must find alcohol.
I went downstairs and my fiance is like raising his eyebrow at me. Oh boy. Are you guys looking forward to anything? Let's look at what's coming out next week.
I haven't looked at what's coming out next week. I'm so behind on life.
I am too. I'm
Alright,
just trying to
so
fly through some
upcoming
of them.
releases.
This week, like, when I went to go get my books real quick, I'm gonna let you. I got this one.
Oh, you got
Nice.
Earth One? I thought about getting it, but I was already getting the Seasons of the Mist trade.
Don't talk about it, because I that's why I haven't watched Cami's video either, is because mine still hasn't come in yet, and I don't want to know what happens.
Oh, I know. Like, I've been, like,
Blackout.
every time that I went to go and read this, I have not been feeling well. This little chick is always up in my ribs, like, I can't get comfortable. And right now, like, my nose is so stuffy. I was on a call today, and all he kept at, he's like, can you repeat yourself? Can you repeat yourself, please? Like, I'm sorry. So, like, I'm trying for that, to get rid of this, and to get in one of those, you know, positions that I can actually just sit down and enjoy my reading without having to twist and turn and all of this and that. And once I read that, I'm going to watch her video. I want to watch her video so bad.
I know. I'm sure it's really good. Cami has a way with
yeah.
words. She's really eloquent.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm tweeting. Vodka, hard cider, and dragon pussy.
I swear the drink goes down so easy. Not good.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm going out tomorrow to I'm going to go to Bevmo. I'm going to get the list from you guys, and I'm making this drink.
Okay, just a tip, though. Just the tip.
Yeah.
Okay. When you make it, just put a little bit of cranberry juice, like just a little bit. I was like,
I thought you were making a pun. Like,
I was making a pun at the beginning, like, I cannot be tamed, okay? But, like, I do it like this. I'm like, dragonberry vodka wee, and then I'm like, peach fucking schnapps, and then I'm like, cranberry juice, and then I'm like, Red Bull.
I like Red Bulls, actually.
That's
Funny,
how
when
do
I bought the 4-pack of Red Bull to make the dragon pussy, the cashier did not ring me up for it. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go back and say
I wouldn't have either because that shit's fucking expensive.
It was like $8 for 4 Red Bulls. I got to the car and I'm like, oh, she didn't charge me? Okay, never
Where
mind.
do you live that it's $8 for 4 Red Bulls?
New York!
It's $8 for 4 Red Bulls?
Yeah, well, I went and got one of the big ones because last weekend my friend was over and she brought her man piece and I was like, I'm gonna make y'all fucking dragon pussy. It's on. So I got one of the big cans of Red Bull. That motherfucker was $5. I was like, really? Like,
dang.
What the fuck?
Man, I wish some of us, I'm just reading some of the comments, and our lovely friends, fellow FFFs, are talking about Black Panther, and I know nothing about Black Panther.
I don't know anything about Black Panther either.
Other than the fact that he was married to Storm. I don't know anything else. Has anyone? Oh, wait, where did Mercy go?
Probably got tired talking about dragon pussy.
So Nerd Vision in the chat says, if I go to a bar and ask for a dragon penis, what will I get? I'm scared.
Dragon penis!
Don't ask!
Oh, boy. Actually, what is the worst drink that you've ordered? Like, I guess, like, the most embarrassing drink you've ordered?
Well, I wouldn't say, I don't have really the dragon pussy was my most embarrassing one, but, like, I remember being obsessed, like, when I turned 21, I was like, I'm gonna fucking order a White Russian, and it's gonna be awesome. And I went to, like, I think I went to Red Lobster and ordered a
How's that embarrassing to go up and be like, can I have a White Russian?
Yeah, like, I just wanted a White Russian so bad, and I went to Red Lobster and got a White Russian, and it was shit. I was like,
you're missing the point of this.
What? I'm buzzed, okay? You might have to feed it to me a little bit.
Are you talking about just like an embarrassing name of a drink?
Yeah, like you go up and you're like, hey, can I have this? And I think
the one I've ordered before was called a buttery nipple.
Yes, that's the one you told us last time, right? That would have been embarrassing.
I'm not shy about. I'm really hard to be embarrassed, y'all. Like, I'm a vulgar fucking person. Like, I'm just like, whatever. It's fine.
I could see throughout the night you would, call this the dragon drink, and then, like, once you get one or two in you, you're like, let me get that dragon pussy.
Well, I mean, that was like 3 years ago. I mean, if it was me right now, I'd probably walk into a bar and be like, look, I need you to make me a dragon pussy, and you need to figure that shit out. Like,
look it up online.
Look that shit up online. You have a cell phone, right? Do it.
What about you, Cheska?
Man, I'm trying to think. There was one about, like, a blowjob.
Oh, I think I know.
Like, redheaded sluts. I mean, those aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about sex on the beach? Kind of embarrassing.
I guess because it's, like, so popular. Like, they even have it, like, on posters and stuff. I don't think I've been quite as embarrassed, but I guess no one really wants to go and be like, oh, hey, I want a sex on the beach. Mainly because you guys feel like going and ordering, like, foo drinks like that, like, it's just in general, do you think it's more embarrassing than just go be like, hey, can I have a Jack and Coke?
Yeah. I used to just get Jaeger bombs all the time. I'd be like, yo, give me a Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bombs hurt.
They're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I am a lightweight.
I'm not, man. I could drink some motherfuckers under the table.
Just got here and wondering what dragon pussy is.
Oh, man.
It will change your life.
Dragon pussy is the nectar of the gods, my friend.
Yes. I couldn't wait to get out of work the other day and go buy the stuff for it.
Are we going to get banned from YouTube? Like, do you think that we're going to have, like, a warning?
Yes, we are.
Mature content. Proceed with risk.
Very vulgar language.
Okay, so I think Mercy's absolute favorite book is coming out next week, guys.
What is it? Wonder Woman?
No, even better. So we have Gwenpool.
Oh shit.
Yes. I like Gwenpool.
Let's see what Gwenpool says. Written by Christopher Hastings, artist Guri Huri, Danilo Beyruth.
CHESKA!
What?
Okay, like, I've been drinking for a while and you just got your drink. I need you to just sit and take, like, big drinks of your drink right now.
I don't know. Guri Huri, like, that's what it says.
No, I'm not even talking about that. Like, this is a completely separate issue. I feel like you need to at least have a buzz right now, and I need you to have a buzz, okay? Like, Drink your fucking drink.
Gotta work tomorrow, she said.
But she made a drink.
She has to get up early, probably.
If she gets a buzz, she won't be hungover.
That is true.
You know what I heard? I heard that if you are really hungover the next day, like you're super sick and nauseous from like a hard night of drinking or day if you day drink, I heard that drinking an ice cold beer, and I'm not joking, like this is completely serious. Someone told me this the other day. If you like drink an ice cold like canned beer, it's supposed to help with the nausea.
No, hell no. I'd smell that shit and I'd be like, ugh.
I thought so too, but like the person that told me, like they're not. Like, it's not, and I was like, no, you're lying. She's like, no, it really did. Like, she told me with a straight-ass face.
Ginger helps. Ginger helps with hangovers.
Or if it's carbonation or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but that shit sounds really disgusting to me. I would throw it up. What I do
the next day helps.
What I do when I'm hungover is I go to my local sushi place and they have a salad with ginger dressing, and I swear to God that shit works.
Do you have a Costco beer? Like, are there Costco's in Alabama?
Heck no, I have a Walmart, okay? I got a Walmart. I don't even have a Target.
What? I have a Target.
I have nothing. I live in bumfucked Egypt. There's nothing.
Oh, I've never been there.
It's a wasteland. It's a wasteland with a Walmart, and that's about it.
I have to drive about 2.5 hours just to get something like that. Where they have
It's like, y'all don't know shit.
I have a Walmart.
Like, I'm in the desert.
I have nothing fancy in this town. No, nothing.
We just got, what is that fucking fancy ass store that we just got? We just started to get new shit. It's like, it's ridiculous. We got like a Ross. We got a Ross. We got a Ross and people are losing their damn. Yeah, we have a TJ Maxx. We at least have one of those. Fuck. What else did we get?
Amanda, what's like an average store here? Not average, I mean, because I would consider, like, I love Target, and it's not really like classy or anything.
Target.
Yeah, I was gonna say Target or Walmart. I'm surrounded by both.
We have a lot. I'm in California. There's a lot of everything.
Yeah. There's no IKEA here.
Oh shit! You don't have an IKEA.
No IKEA.
I can drive to Georgia and go to IKEA.
Are there any? There's no IKEAs in New York?
Not around me, no.
Oh, okay.
The only time I ever saw one we went to Texas last summer.
Are there fries an East Coast thing?
I love Texas, even though it's hot as all fuck.
I have to drive about 1.5 hours to get to a Fry's.
Is yours a themed one?
Mine?
So that some of them are themed. Like there's like an Alice in Wonderland. Like, does it look like a museum or like a theme park? No. Okay. Well.
Man, I want one of those.
It's been about 2 years since I've gone to Phoenix, because it's on that way. I don't know. 3 hours, 3.5 hours is a little too much for me to drive.
I don't know if I could live in an area that there's like not much surrounding it. My fiance wanted to move to Idaho, and I was like, I don't know about that. Can you guys imagine me in Idaho?
No.
Right? That's what my coworker said too. They're like, I don't think it's gonna work out for you. All right, so let's see what else comes out next week. So cool notable releases. Harrow County, for the people that read that. Harrow County number 11 comes out.
When does the next Black Magic come out, for the love of all things holy? Fuck.
I think it's on a 6-month hiatus.
Fuck!
Oh, no.
So DC Comics, Black Canary, Catwoman, Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5, Batman Superman, Gotham Academy, Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys.
That's right, that's right.
I tried to find, I've been looking at back issues, you know, and I got some Hellcat this week, and I got, what else did I get?
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I got Hellcat, and I got something else. What else did I get? Oh, I got some Harbinger stuff, And I tried, because I like Teen Titans stuff, but I really just like Raven, and so I tried to find the, because I know they have the Spotlight issues of the Teen Titans, and I couldn't find Raven. They had fucking Aqualad. They had fucking Aqualad, but they didn't have Raven, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, I need Raven.
The Teen Titans cartoon is usually on when I'm getting ready for work in the morning, and it's grown on me, really. Like, I find myself laughing out loud to it.
Is this the original Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go?
Sorry.
See, my 5-year-old watches Teen Titans Go, and I like it, but I was balls deep in some of the original Teen Titans cartoons. I was like all up in that shit. Like, Raven is my girl.
I only watched that because of Robin.
I like Raven, and I like Starfire.
Yeah, I like
Raven was my favorite.
Yeah.
That was a really good quality show. One thing about DC animation, it's actually really mature. Like, even if you rewatch like the Justice League, the Batman animated show.
If you rewatch Batman Beyond, oh my god! Like I started rewatching it, and I was like, man, I wonder if I'm still gonna like this, and it's still good even now. Like forever later, I'm like, fuck yes.
Kevin wants to point out that balls deep. It's the only way to go.
Fuck yes, Cammy. I need your moose, man. I need you and your moose.
Cammy, we miss you.
Cammy's mine, just so y'all know. I'm laying flame right now. She's mine.
Oh, okay.
I will be the one riding on the moose into the sunset, okay?
Vincenzo says, how do you make that purple drink? I want to just point out that that's a really common thing in this area because I'm in California. We're by Oakland in the ghetto. And it's basically grape juice and Robitussin, like cough.
Robitussin, like
cough suppressant, which I've never had, and I don't understand like why, but I guess it just gets you kind of like.
Because it makes you fucking sleepy and it makes you trip balls when you fight sleep.
I'm not into all that. That's not what I want to do. I just want to drink this dragon pussy and that's it.
Amanda's like, calm down, y'all. It's all about the dragon pussy.
No cough syrup, alright?
There's like actually not very much coming out. So for Image Comics, Autumnlands, Black Road #1, it's a new series. Deadly Class is back. Monstrous, Pretty Deadly. Ooh, Rat Queens Volume 3. So for people that aren't reading it, you guys totally should, because that's my shit.
Cammy can't get on. Why can't Cammy get on? She's trying to log on and she can't. I sent her the link.
Little Wayne approves. Oh,
Cammy
is the best. Gosh, Nerd Division, you should be on the show sometimes.
Who?
Nerd Division.
Oh.
I know.
Oh my
Nerd
God,
Division.
the whole time I was reading it wrong. I thought it said Nerd Vision.
No, it's Nerdy Vision. I thought it was Nerd Vision first.
It's like television, but Nerdivision.
Oh my gosh, my eyes.
You have to go to work tomorrow, Amanda?
I am so off.
Apologize for
You're
this.
off work.
I am off work tomorrow.
She's gonna post in the group and be like, I'm so hungover.
What did you guys do to me?
Drink some water, Amanda. Look, this is my friend right here. This is the giant fucking Hobbit cup from the movies. This is full of H2O. You need some H2O.
All
or
right.
Blue Gatorade. Blue Gatorade also works.
You know
Blue
what?
Gatorade is the best.
Gatorade around here somewhere. I will get it.
Howler Mouse, their balls deep in dragon pussy. Seriously.
Howler Mouse. Silly. I probably should not drink anymore, but I'm gonna.
Me too.
Oh my God, this is why she needs to be on. Like, the funny stuff she says.
Cammy.
Yes, Kimmy.
Miss Cammy.
I'm like dying. I'm like messaging her on Facebook right now, like, why aren't you with me? Please come to me. Come to Butthead.
Hey, did anyone actually end up reading The Secret Wars?
No.
I just got this in, and I'm kind of excited. Really small though, so it was like $30, but that's just even on sale. It's generally $50. What the fuck?
Wow.
I don't know. Let me open it on air.
Can I just say that your video of like your bookshelves and all your collectibles was just amazing. I don't know how many times out loud I said, "Oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck, really?" Like I was flipping out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
You're welcome.
it's a pain in the ass to clean, I'll tell you that. Like the dust and stuff, especially because with
Yeah.
my animals and my huskies, the hair goes everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Every time I see a husky, I think of you now, Cheska. I'm like,
Aw.
Cheska has huskies.
Yeah, and iguanas.
I'm jealous of your job. When you posted that picture of you holding the chameleon, I was like, why am I not Cheska right now? Why is this
Why
not
can't
my
I be
life?
CHESKA?
Why is this not my life?
The chameleon actually came back today. That one's cute. The iguana, here's the thing, like, I don't mind working with reptiles. Like, they're not my favorite things. But I have a tortoise, of course. So in my job, we see them. The only thing I will not fuck with is snakes. I've only had to hold one snake since I've been working at this place for over 6 years, and I cried. Like, literally, like, as I was holding it, I was having a panic attack, and after, like, I was, like, crying.
You know what reptile I will not fuck with?
Hopefully none of them, but...
Monitors. Because...
they're mean.
They're mean. Like, I remember I was in this little mom and pop reptile shop, and there was this huge monitor. And I was like, oh, like, what's up with him? Like, because I like reptiles. And he was like, oh, if you get him, you have to give him a live rabbit, and he will slam it up against the side of his aquarium until it's dead, and then he'll devour it. And I was like, no, thank you. I was like, that's a little bit too brutal for me. I'm good. I like bunny rabbits.
A dog, all right?
Yeah.
We actually had a snake come in yesterday that he got like eaten, like his entire like tail got eaten away by the rat they were trying to feed him. Because you're not supposed to really feed snakes live rats if they're like in a small enclosure. So that's what happened, and the poor snake had a huge hole this big that he was like, the prey ate the.
Yeah.
Fucking reptiles, and they're devouring small, tiny, innocent creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, do you have any animals?
Yes, I have a black lab named Vader.
Oh!
Cute. So is that like, did you guys get that together, like you and your boyfriend? Like, is he, or did one of you guys have him before?
It's both of ours. We got them together.
That's how it is with our first dog too. How old is he?
Just turned a year in March.
Oh.
Yeah, he's huge. But it's fun.
When I was growing up, I had a lab chow collie mix, and he was like my best friend ever.
Aww.
What? What, Cheska? What?
So funny, Cheska.
What? What is so funny, sir, madam? Did you bring some drink while I wasn't looking?
A purple drink.
Probably junket.
I may have done a little bit more than drink, but we'll see on
Wait.
Oh, dang.
No, the fact that he was my best friend ever. Were there no other little kids? Like, is there no one else surrounding? Like, were you homeschooled? I'm stopping.
Cheska's like, I'm in too deep. Are you too deep in the dragon pussy, Cheska?
Balls deep.
Balls deep! Oh my god. You're awesome. I'm out that place where I'm like, I love you.
I love you guys so much.
Oh my god. So do we know we already talked about what's coming out next week, right?
I was trying to.
But we got Balls Deep in the dragon.
Okay, so we need to decide on like a couple series between all of us while we're on air and while we can solidify this decision. So I have
we're all
Low.
inebriated.
Okay, I have Low by Rick Remender. We have Velvet. Did any of you guys break Swords of Sorcery?
No.
Or no, what is it? Swords of Sorrow.
Swords of Sorrow. I mean, anything that says sword, I'm pretty much into.
Well, it's about like all the different Dynamite women. So it's like Red Sonja, Vampirella, and a bunch of the more obscure characters.
I started getting Vampirella like when I started, because one of the guys that was in the shop when I was in there looking for comics really likes Vampirella, so he hooked me up with some of their stuff. But the very first issue that I read, and I don't know if you're familiar with this, like it started out with a kid getting kidnapped, and I'm not good with all that stuff because I've got like a baby and like my mind takes me places, so I didn't keep reading it.
Okay, I have two. So this is the one I just talked about. Or read this.
I can't see. You're like fucking up right now.
It's because your face is look. I can't change it.
See it.
Sunstone.
It's two women.
Two women. Oh yeah.
All I saw was two women. Okay, there we go. That looks good.
CHESKA, I'm pretty much down with whatever you say, man.
Yeah, me too. You always got a good recommendation.
Actually, this is a really good series.
Swords, yes.
All right, I'm gonna put it down. That's what I'm gonna get.
Sunstone.
Take notes.
Because you're gonna participate next week, so we need to know.
Sunstone?
Sunstone.
Okay, got it.
Sunstone. So here's the thing, though. You can't buy these in single issues. It's either available via trade, or I will tell you guys, you can go and find the because it actually used to. It was released as a webcomic, and then he went back and completely redrew the comic and released it. And it's like incredibly popular. I know you can get it on Amazon, and I know that I think Barnes and Noble sells it. But if you guys want, there is. If you just look up, his name is Steven Shejik. I'll type it up. We can put it in maybe the description of our YouTube box.
Nerdivision asked about back issues. Are you any of y'all thinking about getting any back issues?
I don't really. I mean, if we're gonna read something like that, I'll have to buy it on Comixology. But I don't really collect like floppies that are back issues.
Yeah. I just think that there's something magical about digging in the long boxes at my shop because I'm like, what magic is in here? What mystery lurks in the boxes?
So magical.
So magical.
Are there any collections or runs that you guys are trying to finish?
I mean, I don't see. That's the thing. Like, I got Hellcat #1 and Hellcat #2, and I'm also not super familiar with what runs that I'm getting. I really just look for like the first couple.
I don't know
runs.
That's still recent enough that I don't consider those back issues.
Well, I mean, it's like a number. It's like the one that I got was like 2000, I think.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
So these are like the older Hellcat, like.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like the new one.
No, I'm like getting in the old shit, and I haven't read, like, I've gotten some Black Canary back issues, I've gotten Birds of Prey, I've gotten Harbinger, I got a random one from Valiant that was like a Black Magdalia or something like that. And I'm scared to read them because I'm like, I'm going to read these and I'm going to get fucking invested, and then I'm going to be on the hunt for like the rest of them so that I can read the rest of them.
Okay, I actually want to change my my suggestions. So Sunstone or Strangers in Paradise.
I have a couple of Strangers in Paradise, but I do not have the #1. I have 13 and like 23, or 15 and 23, I think.
That would be a really good series.
But I just wrote down Sunstone.
Amanda's like, but I wrote it down.
God damn it! Now I gotta write down Strangers in
That's
Paradise.
fine. We can stick with Sunstone. We can stick with Sunstone, and then maybe we'll do Strangers in Paradise next time.
See, I have, like, there's a box at my shop that has the Strangers in Paradise stuff, and I've, like, pulled it out so that I can keep looking in it. Like, I don't know.
Have you read any Strangers in Paradise, or did you just collect it because you saw, like, covers had, like, women on it, and you're like, oh, this looks cool?
Howler Mouse gave me What numbers did you give me, Howler Mouse? I know you're in the fucking chat. Tell me what numbers you gave me.
Cammy's here!
Cammy!
Hey, what's going on, ladies?
What's up? Yay,
Yay!
Cammy's
Oh my god, you guys like tearing this shit up, man. With this jagged going balls deep. I felt like I was in a fucking timeout in the chat. It's crazy.
Oh my god, we missed you so much.
I missed you guys too. It's so weird not being on the show on Fridays.
When you messaged me this morning, I was legit so sad. I was like, my life is over.
Damn.
You guys are awesome.
I would be
You guys are
loved as
awesome.
much as, Andrea loves CAMI, which I love CAMI too, but she's taking it on a whole other level.
She went there.
To Andrew's story.
She did go there.
She's gonna come get me on her moose.
Yep. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Wait, like an animal moose?
Yeah, like an actual moose.
Because she lives in Canada. She's gonna ride from Canada to Alabama on an epic journey of true fucking love. And
The
she's
moose
gonna
would die from the Alabama heat.
No,
It would get eaten.
Olaf.
It would get
find
eaten.
Olaf.
No, it would get eaten by the alligators you have roaming around.
Dude, I mean, I live on the swamp, yo, but I mean, we can avoid those alligators. Like, Olaf and Danny are coming
Jump
for
on
me.
this boat, Crocodile Dundee. Let's just.
I'm like Steve Irwin. What a crikey.
Rest in peace.
Crikey, what a beauty. Did y'all see that meme where it's like, I need a show that's Hagrid from fucking Harry Potter, but he's talking about the mystical creatures, and he's like, oh, what a beauty, Hungarian horntail. Like, what a
No, I
beauty.
did not see that.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Here's what I'm thinking. Cammy rides down to New York. She grabs me, and then we go down and get Andrea.
Dude, but
We go
can I
over-
ride behind Cammy when I get there?
What the hell? What about Mercy and I?
And then I said we come get you guys. We go get Mercy.
As long as I'm the one who's directly behind Cammy, I'm good.
That's fine, yeah, because you're gonna be the first stop, and then you come back up and get me, and then go back down.
This is going to be a pretty epic adventure, for
I
sure.
mean, everybody's fighting over you. How do you feel?
How
about
are we
that?
gonna sustain ourselves? We can't live off of Dragon Pussy.
Tim Hortons.
Dragon Pussy in a Tim Hortons cup.
Keep it classy, yes.
Can we just keep going to like different sushi houses? Because I pretty much just need to live on
We're
sushi.
gonna die of mercury poisoning. Like you guys will be dead of mercury poisoning before you even reach Mercy and I. And Celia. Celia would be the last stop.
Fucking me and Celia can live on sushi. Y'all don't understand. We can crush some fucking sushi.
Oh man.
I think we've reached like off-topic territory right now. This is scary.
Oh, Cheska, it's fine. Just go with it, man. We're balls deep in the dragon pussy. We're good.
Let it ride, Jessica.
Hey, actually, no, we'll get into. Do you guys have do your like friends, IRL
What friends?
people?
In real life.
Your friends.
You're assuming I'm a social person, Cheska.
Okay. Does your family, your neighbors, the person at the grocery store, your children's, parents, people that Facebook stalk you, do they know about like your guys' YouTube channels and like
No.
this secret life?
People at the comic shop know about mine just because when Celia came to visit, she was like, yo, we have a YouTube channel. And like she basically pimped us all out.
You're like trying to keep things on the DL, and then she's like, "Come watch us."
Well, I'm just like, because I have to fucking see these people. I don't want to be walking around and be like, you're nerd lore. Like, no, I'm not. Fuck you.
What's your beauty channel's name?
What?
What's the beauty channel you have? Your name, actually.
She's just struggling.
Okay, so they're gonna be either one of them. They're gonna be like, "Nerd lore," or "Shoes just circling."
I mean, I've got two internet lives, man. I
What
mean,
is that Pokemon? It's Shudra.
It's Shudra.
And it's like a picture where she's like this, like, what's her blue hair?
where I'm like, dragon pussy!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my cheeks hurt.
My fucking cheeks hurt. Y'all are killing me right now.
Okay, next. Amanda, you?
No. No one, so, like, my boyfriend knows, obviously. His family, I've mentioned it to, like, my mom and brother.
My boyfriend knows I make videos.
Obviously.
No, but what if, like, he didn't? They didn't know that, like...
But anyone else other than that, like, I don't know, I try to keep it private. A lot of people, like, coworkers and other friends aren't really supportive, so I just try to...
I just feel weird about people, like, seeing me in real life and knowing that I make videos. It's just weird.
It's kind of weird, yeah. I mean, the comic book owner knows because we talk about it there, but not a lot of people.
See, not even my comic shop owner knows. He just knows that I have blue hair
Now
and I'm
he
in
knows.
there every so often.
She told the workers. You really think that when they left, like when you left, they didn't look you up, or they weren't like, hey, look at that chick that comes in your YouTube channel.
When Celia was in town and we went in there, it was because it was on a Saturday and there was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, so all the Yu-Gi-Oh fucking tournament people know about our channel.
That's awesome. You probably gained so many subs.
Probably.
Heart
Heart of the cards, heart of the cards.
Oh, look, Anna's drinking out of the giant cup again.
That's the water. That's the responsible cup right there.
I'm just saying, I kind of try to keep it. Like, my coworkers know, A, because I get everything delivered to work, and B, like, they just, they know who I am. Like, they've known me for 6 years, so there's, I mean, some of them, like, actually one of my really good friends, she's, like, a huge WoW player. Very few, I don't, like, share it with, like, a bunch of, like, my friends and stuff, like, people that I know have no interest in this. I'm like, hey, I have a YouTube channel, check me out. Like, not because, like, I'm embarrassed, not because, I just don't, like, I did have, like, a friend that did, like, just kind of, like, happen to find out, because she was, like, on my Twitter.
It's just not relevant, you know?
And it's just, well, and it does make me a little uncomfortable when they're just kind of like, well, why? Like, well, why should I have to explain? Like, why are you into this stuff? Like, you know, it's whatever makes everyone happy. But, yeah, I don't really, like, my brothers know, but thankfully I don't think my mom knows, because that would be...
My mom doesn't know. My dad might be watching this, y'all. Like, he's seeing me fucking drunk on fucking YouTube. Hi, Dad. What's up? He's probably passed out, but in case he watches this later, I know he watches my beauty videos, which is strange, but I mean, whatever. I guess he's proud of me and stuff. I'll accept it.
That's cool, though.
It. Yeah.
My parents would be like, that's fucking weird. Why did you make a YouTube channel?
I mean, I bought beer for my dad while I was pregnant, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine.
Aw, Stormfan84, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Right on, Embrace gives the stream what people think of you guys. You guys got fans here that are watching the stream live. That is so awesome. That is so true. Thank you so much.
We appreciate support. Like, y'all, like, support is awesome. Y'all are so fancy with your support and shit.
So
Balls deep in the support.
Oh, yeah.
Look at y'all go.
Let that support come out.
Let that support out, man. Party on with your support on or something. I don't know.
Support on?
I'm trying to think of something like, I don't know, dirty to I don't know, man. I'm down a dragon pussy and 4 Reds mangoes, and this is my 5th one, so we're a little past the point of coherent.
I envy you. I'm my 2nd dragon pussy, and that's about it.
I have more dragon pussy over there. I would just have to vacate this station to make the dragon pussy.
I feel like it might be worth it, though.
Amanda's like, I need you to have more dragon.
Yeah, I don't have any. That sucks.
Cammy, I would make you a dragon pussy while you were riding me off into the sunset on the moose.
Riding
I know.
I'm really sure what's going on.
I get you, Andrea. Don't worry. I just need you to make me a picture at some point. If I can get a moose to where you are, then I definitely deserve a picture for sure.
Fuck yeah! Like, I mean, I'll just be waiting outside of my yard with a picture and like some glasses. Saddle up, yo! Let's go.
Did any trailers?
Sorry, just to get it clear, we're doing Sunstone next week? Is that the book?
I'm fine with either Sunstone or...
I'm fine with Sunstone.
Okay. Well, I guess Sunstone. Mercy, are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. All the guys in our life are going to be definitely questioning some things after we talk about that book. Let me tell you guys.
It's a good story. It's a good book.
I agree. Did any trailers come out?
Game of
I
Thrones.
watched a trailer, but I don't remember what it was for.
Did you
Game of
guys?
Thrones.
Game of motherfucking Thrones. And
I
I
can't
just
wait.
canceled my cable. Fuck.
I love that show so much.
I know. Did anyone watch Walking Dead Sunday?
No, I didn't.
I don't watch Walking Dead because all the fuckwads around here have ruined it for me.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Rogue One came out. The trailer.
Yeah, Rogue One trailer came out.
That was good. I liked it.
It does look good, actually. And I'm not really a big fan of Force Awakens, so.
Did anyone buy Force Awakens when it came out? No.
Sorry, we're have to show this. Did you guys watch the lip sync battle with Melissa McCarthy?
No.
Which song did she do?
The Colors of the Wind.
Oh God.
That reminds me of Pocahontas.
That's because it is Pocahontas. All right, here. Let's play it. Let me.
Oh shit, Cheska, get
I'm
it.
not drunk enough to watch this.
Who's not drunk enough to watch this? I challenge that.
I am way too sober. I'm probably too sober to be on the show.
No, you're not.
How was
All
your
right.
Me and Mercy are like the two most sober people, I think. Here.
Kimmy, how was your night out with the birthday people?
It was good, it was good. We didn't have any dragon pussy, though.
Ah.
But it was good.
I will be right back. I've had so much to drink. Oh my god.
All right, so I'm gonna see if this works. I think I have to take my headphones out.
Okay.
And I'll turn the volume all the way up. All right, you guys ready?
So ready.
Already. Going to close with a song from the Pocahontas soundtrack. Colors of the Wind. Taste the sunset. Come rolling over bridges all around you. And fortunes never wonder what there were. Dreams are
Did we just listen to Paint with All the Colors of the Wind? Is that what just happened? Is that what occurred while I was gone?
You missed it.
I did. I'm sad because I probably would have been like in the background like lip syncing to it and shit. We need karaoke.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, they couldn't see it. Bummer. Oh yeah, that's right. Rogue One from Star Wars. Did you guys watch that trailer?
Yep.
Yes.
That's
It
pretty
was
cool.
good.
I thought so too.
It looks good. I'm not feeling this whole new Disney stuff. Disney's like the devil.
I pay no attention to that shit. I'm so not current on stuff. I just watch the shit that I like over and over again.
I like the EU stuff, like the original Star Wars and expanded universe. That's sort of my thing.
Okay.
You know, I've never watched a Star Wars movie all the way through.
What?
Please don't
Andrew.
hate me. Please don't hate me.
None of them.
Still love you, but man.
Nothing. None of them.
Did you just lose interest? Like, what's the reasoning behind that?
I don't see. Okay, like I have this thing where I don't like space settings. Ziggy, oh my God! If you knock over my shit, I'm gonna fucking make a hat out of you. I don't like space settings and like movies and stuff like that. I'm a fucking fantasy snob. Like, I don't know what it is. I have a problem. But I like sci-fi comics, so maybe now if someone sat me down and was like, watch this fucking movie, I'd do it.
Do you not like Mass Effect game?
I can't play first-person shooters because my...
It's not. It's a third-person shooter.
Is it a third? I'm not really into shooters, and that's another thing. Like, I like kind of like the Skyrim setting, Legend of Zelda setting, stuff like that. Like
the more fantasy setting?
Yeah, the more fantasy setting, which now, since I've gotten, like, older and I've decided that I should not be a closed-off bitch, I should probably look into more shit like that. Because, I need to just do stuff that's not fantasy stuff. I need to expand my horizons or whatever. I'll get back to you on that.
You really should. You know what? You should watch like a Star Wars episode or a Star Wars, movie a week and come back and tell us what you think.
Okay. See, and I watch a lot of Let's Play because I don't have a lot of time to play video games anymore, but I watch a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube. So I'll watch stuff like that. But I don't necessarily, I have to be pretty interested in the game to actually sit through and play it because my time, I have, not a whole lot of time to devote to stuff like that. Because gone are the days when I used to stay up for 24 hours and play a video game. So, yeah.
That's what I'm going to start doing for Quantum Break because I don't have an Xbox One and I don't really feel like getting one for just one game. So I think I'm going to start watching Let's Plays and just get my story fix that way.
See, that's what I used to do because I went a long time where I couldn't really play a lot of video games, and so I just watched a lot of Let's Plays. And I'll play games on Steam, but I detest playing a game with a fucking keyboard. So if I can't rig the thing where I can play it on an Xbox controller or some kind of controller, or if I can't put a I have a lot of emulators where I have adapters that I can put my SNES controller and stuff in it. I can, I'll do that, but I have such a hard time with the keyboard. I played Neverwinter for a long time on the keyboard, which is like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of MMO. Which was fun, but keyboard stressed me out.
They actually just released this patch on the PlayStation. It's a new download that allows you to remote play, which is basically streaming whatever. Yeah, they released this remote play, which now works on your PC and the Mac, and I think that's I'm really excited for that because there's a lot of times where I want to be playing something on my PS4 and my fiance. We have 3 TVs, but we only have the PS4 on the downstairs one. So if I want to play a game, but he wants to watch the Warriors play, that TV is just so much bigger. So do I really want to go upstairs and play another console, or do I just want to sit down here? So being able to remote play on my Mac, I'm completely stoked about that.
That's cool.
Yeah, really cool release.
I don't have the newest console that I have is the Wii. So, I have a 3DS, but that's a handheld,
I know, you guys still need to play Fire Emblem. I'm just so disappointed.
I want to get Fire Emblem.
Me too.
I'm so torn between Fire Emblem and the Majora's Mask port.
Fire Emblem.
I'm balls deep in Super Mystery Dungeon, so
balls
once I beat that, then I will get something else.
I was replaying A Link Between Worlds, and I got to the Dark Palace, and I got halfway through that bastard, and I was like, you know what? I still haven't picked that fucker back up. I'm like, God damn it. Dark Palace.
With not Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, the remake on the 3DS, I got to, I think, the Water Temple, and I'm like,
The Water Temple is fucking terrible. If you get past the Water Temple, the rest of the temples are amazing. The Water Temple, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I know everyone says stuff well, the Water Temple's so difficult, but honestly, the Water Temple And Skyward Sword is my favorite one. It's awesome.
Skyward Sword was a good game from what I played. I stopped on that one too. I stopped on all of them.
I didn't like the desert part of Skyward Sword because I'm fucking impatient, and you know how they have the electrical pulses going through their swords. So when you like slam them with your sword, you like get shocked. I'm one of those people that's like bitch, 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 bitch. So I have no patience for any kind of like electrical pulse like fucking enemies. So that pissed me off. But the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, like. That motherfucker's fucking confusing. Even the one in Twilight Princess is so much better than Ocarina of Time. If you can get past the fish and the fucking Water Temple, you're golden in Ocarina of Time.
I'm probably never going to revisit it, but thank you.
Oh, you should.
You just crushed my soul, Cheska. Like, my soul is shattered. It's shattered. You just shattered my soul.
I'll hire Link to come repair it. You can go find little heart pieces to bring them back to you.
I mean, he's on my shirt, man.
Oh.
I'm jealous.
Thrift store, motherfucker! Yeah.
Alright, well.
Are we done, y'all? Like, have we gabbed enough?
I think this is a good point.
We're 2 hours in. I think we're balls deep. 2 hours in. I think we should let these people go.
It's like we need like Celia and Eggs to be here to control us.
I know, man. Like I'm not. I should not be left alone.
They're gone, and we're wilding out.
We're all drinking and.
I'm gonna watch this, and I'm gonna just like face palm, like after the card face palm, like oh no. Well, you know, we never actually said our introductions of where people can find us. So, Amanda, do you want to lead this?
Sure. You guys can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Nerdy Girl Collections and Twitter at NerdyGirlPop7. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had a lot of fun, and being involved in the chat was a lot of fun tonight. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Awesome. Okay, I'm Nerdlore. I'm holding my own, man. Like, I've got a lot. I'm pretty proud of myself right now. Oh, Steve. Okay, I'm Nerdlore on YouTube and Instagram, and Nerdlore715 on Twitter, and I had so much fun. You guys are awesome. Carry on. Who's next, Francesca? No, Cami would be next.
Yeah, I guess that would be me. You can get me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Reader1717. It was awesome finally getting in here and being able to talk to you guys. I missed you. It's weird when I don't get to be on and chill. And
I need you to not have a life on Friday night, man. I need you to be here with me.
Yeah, no, totally. I have to make this like the focal point of Fridays.
You do. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. It was so weird being in the timeout in the chat room.
Aw.
That's not where you belong. You belong with us, and more importantly, with me. You belong with me.
Computers.
Oh my gosh, I'm Cheska. You guys can find me on Twitter at the Cheska or YouTube and Instagram at Cheska Collects. Mercy, are you still awake?
What is she doing, yo?
Here, we'll pretend we're Mercy. You guys can find Mercy on Twitter at Mercy's Little Show with no W.
There she is.
She's
Mercy,
back.
it's your turn to say bye.
Okay.
Oh, she.
Can you
Okay.
guys actually hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can, yeah.
Okay. My phone's freezing on me, so I don't.
It hates us all.
Yeah. So. All right, guys. Mercy.
Oh no.
Follow me on Twitter at Mercy's Little Show. No W. YouTube, same thing. Mercy's Little Show. Find me on Instagram too. So. And like I have always said before, this is my girls' night out.
Yes.
And I absolutely enjoy it.
Awesome. Okay, is that everybody?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.